And one other thing, and I'm gonna have to ride it to show you what I have learned, but it really, really helps a lot. And I'm gonna show you right now what that is. So I've got 610 miles on it right now, and this thing's been doing good for me. I have had one failure on it, and I'll get into that in a little bit later. But other than that, the thing rides great. It's probably the most comfortable-ish ride that I personally have. I'm still running on the original belt too. I've not changed the belt, and so far I have not adjusted the valves. I've not had to. I have done a full service on it. I changed the front differential fluid, I changed the rear differential fluid, I changed the transmission fluid and the oil. And the oil made the second time on it. This is a great machine to ride. I've had a Kawasaki four-wheeler, I've had a Suzuki four-wheeler, and I've had 3 Honda four-wheelers. And now this one, and I like riding this better than any of the other ones. The Suzuki was a pretty comfortable riding four-wheeler, but it wasn't as comfortable as riding this. I don't have nothing much bad to say about this machine. So far in 610 miles, it's done me and my wife good. We bought it to ride a lot of the trail systems that require a four-wheeler that 2 people can ride. Some of the trail systems on like a Honda Foreman or any of the other four-wheelers I had really wasn't designed for 2 people. They won't allow you to ride the trails, so we went looking for a 2-up, and we ended up settling for this. And I'm glad we did, because... So let me give you a walk around. This is after 610 miles, what it looks like. I did notice, and I just noticed this not long ago, one of my reflectors is gone right here, and I'm not sure if hauling it on the trailer or grabbed a hold of something. This is what it should look like. But that's nothing. I can get that and put back on there, or just not even worry about it. But it is gone, and I didn't notice it till it ain't been long ago I noticed it being gone. I'm still running on the original tires. We did add a fender bag, and we got some bags and put on the back of it for more storage. One of them's a little cooler right in the middle, and this is from CFMOTO. These are good little bags, by the way. They make them now that I like better, and I put one on my Foreman. These zip up all the way, but now they've got them that they Velcro. Now the one I put on the Foreman wasn't a CFMOTO, but CFMOTO makes them that Velcro. They just kind of, well, it ain't Velcro, sorry about that. They actually got a latch buckle. That's how they work. And I like it way better than the zipper, but the zippers work. We've had these on here, well, as long as we've had the four-wheeler. That, my brother and his wife got it for me for a gift, and that was after I got these. When we first bought it, this is an 800 model. It didn't come with a front bumper or the rear bumper, so we ended up putting that on, and I actually did a video of that. They were pretty easy to put on. I thought it'd just give it a little extra protection. Honestly, if anybody's looking at CFMOTO and wondering about them, I've enjoyed this one so much. And it's got plenty of power to take you anywhere you need to go. If you want to do donuts, you want to go flying through the air, if you wanted to, you could do it on this. I'm not into that sort of stuff, but if you want to, it'll do it. I've got this thing up to about 65 mile an hour, is about the fastest I can get it. Now that's on pavement. Or on somewhere's flat. So guys, we have ridden and private land in North Carolina. We've ridden a little trail system over near Johnson City, Tennessee, and it's called Buffalo Mountain. We've ridden Doe Mountain multiple times, and we've ridden Windrock multiple times with this machine. Now, sometimes riding over at Windrock, we get into situations where the ground clearance on this, we do drag over some rocks. I want to show you some things that has happened to it. It's got a plastic skid plate under it, and it's real thin. Now, I have broke, see how it's kind of come back to and covers it right here. I've lost one of the end pieces in the frame here, but I have drug over some rocks and it's broke my skid plate up. I need to get me a better skid plate and put under this thing and protect it a little better. I've not done that yet, but that's something in the future I want to get. I did have a big stick. We were riding, I think we're at Doe Mountain, but a big stick got picked up and come right through the floorboard right here. I mean, it come up and dang near hurt my foot. But we had to try to fix that back, and it kind of, you can see it's broken up right here. I tried to fix my foot peg a little bit. I think this is a section, if I need to, I could just buy it and put back on here, but I've got it fixed to where it's doing all right now. But it was a pretty big stick that the front tire kicked up, and it come right through on my foot, right through the floorboard. Winch is still doing good. I've not had to use it per se on this for anything get me out of a bad situation, but like I said, we don't ride them hard trails anyway, so I try to avoid that kind of stuff. I've not had to replace any brakes, any axles, anything. The only one failure that I mentioned was the battery. I did have to put a new battery in it. But that's something that will go out on any machine. Now, I did think it was no longer than I've had this. I mean, this is what, going on 2 years we've had this. I would have thought it would have lasted longer than that, but it's okay. I got me a battery. That battery cost me, I think, $150 to put in it. That's the only failure so far that I've had on this. Now, during this review, I want to go over something that I have learned about the machine that could help you if you're having this same issue. When I first bought this machine, I had a hard time changing the gears. And if you watch my video, you heard me asking for help. I really had a hard time changing gears, but this is the first four-wheeler I ever had that had that kind of gear system in it. Most of the four-wheelers I've had, except the Suzuki, was gear driven. The Suzuki had a belt, but it wasn't too hard to change. This thing, when I first bought it, was hard to change, but some people told me, and thank you guys for letting me know, in behind this panel here, you can adjust the linkage on this thing, and that helped. And one other thing, and I'm gonna have to ride it to show you what I have learned, but it really, really helps a lot. And I'm gonna show you right now what that is. Now, when you're setting on level ground, this thing will change like butter. It's when you get it in a bind, that's when it's really, really hard to change. But I've learned something. I want to show you right now what it is. I'm gonna just put it in low, and I'm gonna pull it up in a spot. Now, sometimes it'll still get in a bind, but here's something that I've learned to do. Watch this. I'm holding the brake now. I'm not letting it move from the point of stop. And it'll move. Now, if you let it roll, see, it's harder to do if you let it. I mean, I can do it, but it's a lot better after we adjust it. Right here, going into park's difficult. But if you have trouble with that, here's all you gotta do. Just give it some gas, let it move, and then catch the brake. Just catch it and don't let it move forward or backward, and then it'll go. So what to do when you're having to pull up on something that'll get you in a bind, hold the brake. Don't let it move any bit, and then you can change it. That is the trick I have learned. But if you let it roll back, if you let it move back, it can put it in a bind, and it is really, really hard to get it out of gear. But if you'll hold the brake and not let the thing move on you, it'll be good for you. Now, one thing I do a lot of when I'm gonna be driving slow or not be going fast, and especially if I'm on steep places, I put it in low. I don't want to strain my belt, don't want to strain anything. So like where I'm at right now, I don't need to be flying, so I've got it in low gear. And that'll go fast enough. I think it'll cut off, I want to say something around 20 miles an hour in low gear. Like it's got some kind of safety feature that it'll shut itself off. Let me see if I can do it for you and demonstrate it. Right, if I've got enough room in this stretch. So let's watch the speedometer. So it's about 22 miles an hour it cut out. So it'll run 22 miles an hour in low gear. Now, if you need it, it has an override right here. You can. I know a lot of people, I've watched videos and a lot of people talk bad about these, but I'm not going to do it because I actually enjoy riding this thing. This is a CFMOTO 800XC. It's a 24 model. I think it's the last of these. They come out with a Gen 3, I think's what they're calling it. But I personally like the body style of this one better. Now, I mean, that's why they make different ones. A lot of people like the new one. A lot of people like older than this. I like this one better than the new one. Now, I think the new one has more power than this, but this thing's got plenty of power to me. I think it's got somewhere from 60 to 65 horsepower on a four-wheeler, and that, to me, that's a plenty. My Honda Foreman, I think, has only got maybe 40, 42. It ain't much, but it's enough. It's actually enough for me. You can't use all that power in some places anyway. Just normal trail riding, you don't need 200 horsepower. But some people like it. They want to salve on the gas and feel the power. I get it. I mean, it is pretty awesome to climb aboard something and mash the gas and feel it push you almost off the back of it. Now, this is one thing that I've learned to deal with it on this. Every four-wheeler I've had before this, when I come down a steep hill, like I was doing right there, it'll hold back for me. These won't do it. It will to a point. Like I was in low gear, when you drop below 3 miles an hour, it'll just free roll. You have to hold the brake. I'm learning to deal with that. I also have learned that if I wanted to, I can buy I think it's called a one-way bearing, and put in here, and it'll give me engine braking all the way down to 0. But I've heard some people say that them things are trash. I don't know, I've not tried it, and they're pretty expensive, I think, to buy. I've not bought that yet, but I've learned to deal with the way this is, and I just ain't gonna probably buy that bearing, because I've learned to actually just get by with the way this is, which is what anybody else can do. If you come, like I did, if you come from a machine that has engine braking, like a Honda or you know, any other one that has gear drive, you'll learn to ride this and get used to the way it is. One thing I've learned, that if I'm going downhill and I really need the engine to help me hold back, I'll just give it a little fuel and engage the clutch, and then I've got engine braking. If I don't need it, I'll just hold the brake a little bit till I get ready to give it gas. And in some situations, so it wasn't spinning my clutch, I have actually just reached over here and put it in neutral and then just hold the brake off there, because I didn't want to hear that whining that it does. But this thing, you can see she changes real easy. Now right there's a little stickiness in part, but it ain't nothing bad. But now when I first bought this, if you watch my video, I had a super hard time changing it. One, it needed some adjustment, and 2, I just had to learn how to do it. Even now, if I don't do it right, like I was showing you, if I pull up on a bank or back up on a bank And if I don't hold the brake and keep it sitting in that one spot and I let it roll backward or forward, sometimes it'll cause this to bind up, and it's really, really hard to get out of gear. And this thing weighs 1,000 pounds. So for one person to move it around, unless you're some super strong guy, it's hard to move it around. So if you'll learn, pull up on a bank or wherever you're going, just grab the brake, front, rear, whatever you want. Just hold the brake so it don't move any bit on you, and that thing will change on you. That's one thing I have learned to do, and it's helped me out a lot. Guys, I want to thank you for all your help and support, all the advice you given me when I first bought this, because it really did help me. It gives me ideas, and that's one good thing about getting on here and doing videos for each other. It just helps each other out. The bottom line, it's great for everybody. I think that's it for right now. I just wanted to give you a little update on how the four-wheeler was doing. I actually, to be honest with you, I thought about trading this for a side-by-side, and when I got to thinking about it and how much I enjoy riding it, I didn't do it. I just kept it and ended up buying me the side-by-side right out. So now I've got me a Pioneer, I got this still, and I still have my Foreman. So I've got the 3 units to still ride. And I enjoy all of them. Every one of them has its purpose. I use my Foreman for a lot around here doing some logging. And if you watch the channel, you've probably seen where we've logged pretty good logs. We've skidded them right out of here where I'm at right now. Actually, right off down in the holler right there, I picked up some hickory and hauled it right off the mountain, went right down off of here. And I actually got me a little dump trailer to haul firewood out of here. So it really comes in handy having the right tools for the right job, because I cannot get a truck up in this spot right here without hiring somebody with a dozer and spend thousands of dollars to have it done. But right now, that's just something I'm not gonna do. I ain't got the money anyhow. So if you get you a little four-wheeler and a trailer and you got land you need to get some stuff off of, get you a little skidder like we've got, a little log skidder and a little dump trailer, and you'll be surprised what you can do with it. If you ain't watched those videos, just check them out and just see what we've done with them. It's actually worked out good for us. And we got us a little sawmill so we can haul some trees out of here that we need to harvest and cut us some lumber, build stuff with. My brother just got through building him a storage building, so it works out good having the right equipment. We actually did a little videos on the sawmill if you want to check it out. I mean, it's up to you. Just check out our channel and see what we've got posted there. I ain't done nothing with them in a while, and I need to, because I need to cut me out some stuff, because I know I've got a little project I want to do, but that'll be a job for another time. Right now, I'm just a kick back, relaxing. Next weekend, good Lord willing, we're going to try to go to Royal Blue for the first time. We've never been, so that's something we're looking forward to. I've watched a lot of videos. Some of the trails look pretty rutted out. Some of them look hard and rough. Some of them look easy. Never been, don't know. We're just going to go try it and hope for the best. So it looks like it's going to be a busy weekend. We thought about getting us a camping site, but I don't have a way to pull a camper plus my four-wheelers and stuff, so I wanted a tent site, and they told me they didn't have anything available. Everything is booked. So, but we're going to go try to ride Saturday, good Lord willing, and just enjoy a day over there. I may stop off. I've been considering stopping back off at Windrock, because they do have a site that I could rent and stay for a night or two. I might do that. I don't know for sure yet, but stay tuned. Be watching for that to come up. I'm going to try to film us going. It'll be me and my wife, my 2 son-in-laws, and my 2 daughters. We're going over there. Each of us has recently got a side-by-side, so we're going to go try them out and see if we like them on the trail. So be watching for that. Till then, guys, God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye.